Hi and welcome to Cook in a Box module, Cookie Baking. In your box is everything for your class to cook some delicious cookies. Each student will need to grab a mixing bowl and a paddle pop stick. And the first ingredient we need to measure is flour. There's a cup provided, so give it a good scoop down and fill it all the way to the top. And we want a nice level measure. And that's where our paddle pop stick comes in handy. Level it off and pop it in your mixing bowl. Add 1 tablespoon of margarine. It doesn't need to be perfectly level, just straight in with your flour. We are then going to take our fingertips, and this method is called rubbing the butter into the flour. So using your fingertips, we're going to break up that margarine and we're going to rub it all through just using our fingertips. Once you have rubbed the margarine through the flour, it should resemble fine breadcrumbs. This will take a couple of minutes to get it resembling those breadcrumbs. Then we can start adding our next ingredients. A pinch of the bicarb soda, a pinch of ginger, and 1 of the smaller teaspoon size of brown sugar for a little bit of sweetness. Using the paddle pop stick, combine the ingredients through your margarine and flour. The next ingredient is the honey. Peel back the foil top on the honey container, then use your paddle pop stick to scrape all of that honey into your mixing bowl. Use your paddle pop stick again to give it a really good mix and combine all of those ingredients into the honey. And then we're going to add 1 of the larger spoonfuls of some cold water. Again, paddle pop stick, giving it a good mix, and now our dough is starting to come together. Mix all of those ingredients together until you can see your dough starting to come together in a bit of a ball. Scrape your paddle pop stick off on the edge of your bowl, and in the box are your baking sheets. Each student should have 1 of these. We're then going to get our hands into our mix. And this is where we want to, just using our fingertips, make sure all that dry flour on the bottom of your bowl is pressed in and picked up. And you can see here, it's holding together in 1 ball of dough. We don't want any loose flour left in the bottom. Once your cookie dough comes out into a nice ball, give it a little gentle knead and pop it down on your table on the piece of paper provided. With the leftover flour, just grab a little pinch and sprinkle some on the top. This stops it sticking to your hands. We're going to use our fingertips to press out our cookie dough. Nice and flat, ready for cutting. Cut out 3 shapes using your cookie cutters. 1, 2, 3. Remove the excess from around the edges. And this can be rolled into 1 round cookie shape and place that onto the baking trays. You can then write your name using a texter marker on your piece of paper so that you get yours back when they're baked in the oven. Carefully lift and place your 3 cookies onto your oven trays. And with your offcuts, we're going to turn that into a nice round cookie shape. And that's going to be the one you get to eat at the end of the class, but not until you've helped your teacher with the cleaning up. Get some extra baking paper down, pop your round cookie on, and they're ready to go in the oven for baking. Your cookies are now ready to go and bake in the oven. They'll take approximately 6 to 10 minutes, depending on the thickness of the cookies. Once your cookies have baked and cooled down, they're ready for bagging up. We've provided some gift bags and some ribbon, and you can place your cookies inside and keep your round ones for eating. So happy cookie making from Get Kids Cooking.